Yeah, I know. That was a tough one. I thought tonight was it was actually my favorite win of the year. Last year, we would have walked 7 or 8 guys. Someone would have got one up in the wind, and that would have been a dogfight the rest of the night. And for Chris Cortez, he had some unlucky things happen to him. You know, he had some cheap hits, some good hits, you know, some in-between plays for infielders, and he just kept coming back in the strike zone. For him to go 5 2/3, punch out 8, doesn't walk anybody, like hits the one guy, but I think we walked one and hit one. Is that what happened tonight in terms of free bases?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, Cortez hit one and Ashenbeck walked one. Like there's a whole difference in the game, and people, you know, we'll talk the homers and all that stuff is sexy and it's great. It's part of the offense for sure. But the story of the night to me is, you know, Cortez and then Weston Moss getting a chance to go out there and then have the first guy hit a double and he still pitches his way out of it. Throws some great change-ups, and it's good to see Peyton Smith get out there and get his first inning in.
Speaking of Cortez, saw the trainer come out with you.
Yeah, he was cramping in his hamstring. No injury that we know of, but he was just cramping up. He wanted to stay. That guy was going to be his last hitter anyway, so I don't think we have any issues there.
Yeah, as far as he went, that's kind of surprising considering his history. In the last couple
Yeah,
of
of
years.
course, yeah. But I mean, not surprising after what we saw last Tuesday night. Zane was here for that. He had a rough first inning in the inter-squad game, and then pitched awesome. And so, hopefully tonight is his coming out moment. That would certainly. I mean, Coach Box and I were talking about as a team. As our team is either going to stay somewhat average on the mound or really take a big jump, depending on how Cortez did. And one game doesn't make a season, but it's just a big confidence thing for him.
What are your thoughts on Caden Kent's performance tonight?
What did he do? He had the one hit. He got on base a couple times, made a really nice play up the middle, and did a nice job.
You talk about the hitters though being a little bit the story, but doesn't that help everything when they go out and you see the situation?
Yeah. I mean, I think power is a part of this team. They're a big, strong team, big, strong guys, wind's blowing out. The thing I want them to do is control the strike zone and get in deep counts. And we struck out 6 times. The strikeouts are going to be part of. Anytime you get in deep counts, strikeouts are going to be part of the game. And every strikeout's different. If you swing and miss at 2 fastballs that you could have done something with, or you foul them straight back and then you strike out, like that doesn't mean it's a bad at bat. As long as if this team controls the strike zone majority of the season and gets their swing off on the strikes, then we'll be fine. We're going to face great pitching in our league, especially. But the key is it's not the homers are the results of putting on a good swing on a pitch. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's not about trying to hit a home run. It's just about being patient and getting your pitch and putting a good swing on it. And those guys are so big and strong and talented that the home runs will come. But I don't just want to be a free swinging team.
Kim Maria getting on base all 4 times tonight. A really nice start to the year.
Yeah.
How important has he been to the offense at the bottom of that one?
Yeah. I mean, he's been awesome, super competitive. You see how he fights through at bats. He finds ways to get hits, even though, he doesn't hit the ball incredibly hard, but he uses the whole field. Mike Early's done an awesome job with him. He couldn't hit a ball to right field when he first got here. He just couldn't hit it that way. And Mike's made some awesome changes with him, and Ollie's to be credited for how hard he works. So yeah, that's great, because when you got a guy like Rehovic and Lavalette coming up behind you and get on base, that's good for the Aggies.
Thanks,
All right,
Coach.
thank